Good morning, students. So let's start. Now we see the image formation by convex lens. In previous class we discussed about that there are two type of lenses, and before that we discussed about mirrors. Two type of mirrors, that is concave mirror and convex mirrors. Now we are talking about lenses. So first of all I want to tell you that when we talk about mirror, the mirror have only one focus, right? But the lenses have two foci. Here you can see that f1 f2, 2f1 and 2f2, right? So two foci because it is transparent material. The lens is transparent material, so light can enter through either side, and thus we require two focus or two foci, right? So let's start. First case says that when object is lies at infinity. Suppose our object is anywhere at infinity. So first of all, rays comes from that is parallel to the principal axis, and the parallel rays goes from focus according to the rule, right? And these parallel rays also cross from focus. So we see that the image is formed where two lines intersect each other, right? So from here we get the nature of the object is that when object lies at infinity, the image is formed at f2, right? Image is real, inverted and highly diminished and point sized, right? Now another case, when object lies beyond 2f. Beyond 2f. Suppose our object AB is placing beyond 2f. So what will happen? First rays goes parallel to the principal axis and it will pass from focus, right? And another rule said that if a ray of light passing from O, then it will follow the same path. So we see that the two rays intersecting at point A dash, and so we get the image here. And what is the nature of the image or the characteristics? We see that the image is formed between f2 and 2f2, right? It is f2. So image is forming between f2 and 2f2, and it is real, inverted, right? It is erect and it is inverted. Relative size of image is diminished as compared to the object. So if we compare the size of both of them, we see the object is larger than the image. So we can say that image is diminished as compared to the object, or we can say that image is little smaller than the object, right? Now another case is that when object is lies at 2f. Now our object is at 2f. So same situation, first parallel rays goes and the parallel ray pass from the focus, right? And another rays passes from optical center, and the two rays intersect at point A dash. So what is the characteristic of the image formed? Yes, we see that image is forming at where the image is forming. Image is forming at 2f2 point, right? Another, we observe that the size of the object and the size of the image is same, and nature of the image is that it is real and inverted. So now fourth case, so that when object lies at 2f, sorry f1. So here we see that object is placing at f1, that what will happen? First a parallel rays goes from the top of the object and it will pass from focus according to the rule. I am repeating that it is a rule, right? And a ray passing from center of curvature or optical center So we see that the two rays are not meeting at any point. So this shows that image is forming anywhere at infinity. If our object is placing at f1, then the image is formed at infinity. And size, if we talk about size of image is highly enlarged as compared to the object, and nature of the image is real and inverted, right? Now we see that when object lies between f and 2f, so we see that here is object and one ray goes parallel first and passes from focus, and another ray passes from optical center, and the two rays intersect at point A dash, so the image is formed here. So what is the characteristics? That image is formed beyond 2f on the other side of the convex lens, and size of the image is enlarged as compared to the object, right? And it is real and inverted. Now another case, when object lies between O and F. Here is our object, right? We can write here A and B, and it is A dash, B dash. So we see that when object is placed between O and F, we find that parallel rays goes and pass from focus, another ray pass from center, optical center. So when we extend it behind the two rays, we found that they meet here. So here is the image formed, and image is formed on the same side of the object here, and you can see that the size of the image is enlarged as compared to the object, and nature of the image is virtual and erect. Here we use the word virtual, but in case of that we use real word. Why? Because the dotted line is showing that they are not meeting actually, they are meeting virtually. So the image is formed virtual and it is upright, so it is erect.